Hi, I'm Dr. Pertice Perry, and I want to tell you a story. I live in the coastal Georgia area, and it storms. We get some big storms here, thunderstorms, tornadoes, hurricanes. Um, you put up with that because of the beauty of the place, the amazing beauty of this place. So last night we had one of those storms. We'll get an alert, code red, and I actually live in a neighborhood where I should say a community. We are definitely neighbors, but it's really a community of people, and trees and nature, and so we get an alert, and then the neighbors begin to text to one another and let us know, whether or not they see anything coming, what they've heard, what's going on, and if there's any power outage or anything, somebody will say what happened, and so we'll all be apprised of what's going on and what we should do. Once we got a message, somebody was standing at their window and they could see the tornado coming right towards us, and our alerts will say it's coming your way. And sometimes I'll get messages from friends who, you know it's coming your way. So last night we got one of those alerts, and I called Fatima and I said, come on down. And we usually hunker into my room, and then if it gets really bad, we go into the closet. Now, that sounds kind of ooh, but by that point, I've put body pillows and beverages and charged up laptops, and it's kind of nice. And so last night we had to do that, and it reminded me of why it doesn't bother me. It's not that it doesn't bother me. There's a part of warmth that comes over me when everyone who is here is hunkered down. Last night it was Fatima and Jack. Jack happens to be our dog. And sometimes it could be Fatima, my granddaughter, some other kids, some other dogs, and we're all hunkered down together. And I remembered when I was young growing up, if my mother didn't have enough money to buy coal, we had a coal stove. If we didn't have enough money for that and it would be cold, we would all hunker down in her room, and we'd be under all the blankets and everything, and everybody would be in that one bed. And I remember once my brother tried to punch my foot, and he accidentally punched my mother's foot. My mother was like, boy, and we still laugh about it. But my mother would tell us stories. In that time, we were all hunkered together because it was a fearful thing happening, a bad thing. We were cold, we didn't have money, but it became this thing of love. Throughout this time, you all have gathered around and listened to these stories in a time of fear and loss and loneliness. And in this time, we've listened to my stories, and in the story group, your stories, and read each other's comments. And it has become a thing that we need. It's a thing I need. This week, the Story Conference is happening here in Savannah. Next week, Monday and Tuesday. Actually, it starts Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. And I hope you're coming. I hope you can come. It's going to be amazing. We're going to do it again next year. But I think what we need more than anything in these divisive times, in these fearful times, in a time of war, is to really come together, to love one another, to listen to each other's stories, to learn from them, and to grow. I love you. I love that I can look back at a time of fear and danger and lack and see the love. I love you.